alumni take on the Toronto Maple Leafs alumni. Proceeds from tonight's events support GPHSF, your Family Health Team Foundation, and Peterborough Athletic Concussion Awareness Award, PHCA. The Montreal Canadiens alumni and the Toronto Maple Leafs alumni acknowledge that Peterborough Memorial Center is located on traditional Nishnawbe territory. We are located on the land associated with the Williams Treaty of 1923 and the Rice Lake Treaty number 20 of 1818. We are grateful that the indigenous peoples of this territory and Turtle Island as a whole have been caretakers and inhabitants of the land since the immemorial. Nishnawbe teaching, ceremonies, language, and traditions are intrinsic to the territory and should duly be respected with our own ways of living. Our presence in the OGG1 also connects us to Curve Lake First Nation, Alderville First Nation, Rhiwander First Nation, and the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation. The Montreal Canadiens alumni and the Toronto Maple Leafs commit to using our platform and sport to advance right relations with Indigenous peoples. Big wish, thank you. Make sure to get your 50-50 tickets sold tonight by volunteers from the Peterborough Minor Hockey Council. Thank you to the PMHC and the Peterborough Beach for helping us out tonight. The 50-50 tickets are 10 for $10, 60 for $20, or $250 for $50. We'll close the sales at the 10-minute mark of the second period and draw the ticket shortly after. Don't miss out on your opportunity to take home some very special Leafs and Canadiens memorabilia from tonight's game. Right now in the front lobby, we're holding a silent auction for our Montreal Canadiens jersey signed by all of Habs alumni here tonight, and a Maple Leafs jersey signed by all the Leafs alumni here tonight. The silent auction will close with 5 minutes left in the game. Tonight the game will be 2 periods, 20 minutes in length. Stop. First, the Montreal Canadiens alumni. He played 8 seasons in the National Hockey League, spending his first 5 with the Canadiens. In 1981, he won the President Trophy and the Stanley Cup for the Habs. From Montreal, Quebec, number 33, Richard Ceremonial. Selected by the Canadiens in the 1991 NHL draft, he became the first Russian to play for the team, scoring 72 goals and 115 assists for a total of 187 points and winning a Stanley Cup in 1993. From Moscow, Russia, number 6, Oleg Petrov. He enjoyed a 15-year career in the National Hockey League, including 4 seasons with the Canadiens. A 3-time Stanley Cup champion with the Red Wings. He also won a gold medal with Team Canada in the 2003 World Junior Hockey Championship. From Sherbrooke, Quebec, number 25, Matthew Dandano. He had a 133-point season and 60 games in his last junior year with Miranda. He played 5 years in the National Hockey League with New Jersey, Florida, and Montreal. From Blainville, Quebec, number 26, Pierre Dagenet. He came up through the Montreal hockey system and was selected by his hometown Canadiens in the first round of the 1979 NHL entry draft. He also played for the Winnipeg Jets and Hartford Whalers before leaving the NHL A first-round pick by the Montreal Canadiens in the 1981 NHL Entry Draft. He spent 9 seasons playing defense in the NHL. His first 3 with Montreal. After retiring, he spent time in the front office of the Pittsburgh Penguins, as well as an assistant coach in the IHL and a head coach in the QMJHL. From Boucherville, Quebec, number 27, Gilbert Delorme. Member of the 1986 Stanley Cup champion Montreal Canadiens, he was a star in Shawinigan, where he enjoyed 2 seasons with over 130 points. This left winger had a 13-year NHL career with Montreal, St. Louis, Vancouver, Toronto, and New York. From Montreal, Quebec, number 36, Sergio Omesso. Drafted by the Canadiens in 1984, he is the last player in franchise history to score 50 goals or more over his 17-year NHL career. He also played for the Devils, Lightning, Blues, and Penguins, making his career a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. From Ripon, Quebec, number 44, Stefan Richer. Drafted by the Canadiens in 1990, he had a career that lasted 7 seasons in the National Hockey League for the Canadiens, Flyers, and Panthers. He won a Stanley Cup for the Canadiens in 1993. From Boucherville, Quebec, number 45, Gilbert Delorme. Selected by Montreal in the second round of the 1989 NHL Entry Draft, he became a staple of the Habs defense for the 90s as their power play anchor. This included winning a Stanley Cup with Montreal in 1993. In total, he played 1,009 games in the NHL, 896 of them with Montreal. He's third all-time in games played for the Canadiens as a defenseman. From Montreal, Quebec, number 71, Patrice Brisebois. He holds the NHL record for most penalties in a single game with 10. He played 13 seasons in the National Hockey League, 10 of which were with the Montreal Canadiens winning the Stanley Cup with the Habs in 1986. Tonight's head coach from Boston, Massachusetts, Chris Nyland. And now, please welcome your Toronto Maple Leafs alumni. An NHL first-round pick, he suited up for the Blackhawks and played 2 seasons with the Toronto Marlies. From St. George, Ontario, number 37, Adam Monroe. He played 4 seasons for the Toronto Maple Leafs. From Hamden, Connecticut, number 3, the OG, Matt Martin. He played 2 seasons for the Maple Leafs and was a part of the beloved 92-93 team. From Seaforth, Ontario, number 7, Dave McAway. He once scored 50 goals in the season for the Leafs and remains the 21st highest goal scorer in club history. A Stanley Cup champion from Toronto, Ontario, number 11, Gary Leeman. He's a veteran of 774 NHL games and once fought his own brother in an NHL game. From Scarborough, Ontario, number 18, Wayne Primo. He played 12 seasons with the Leafs and only 16 players in club history have played more in the blue and white. He helped the Leafs reach the conference finals in 93 and 94. From Rockville, Ontario, number 23, Todd Gill. Stanley Cup champion as a player and coach. He also helped the Leafs get to within 1 game of the Cup final in 1993. From Montreal, Quebec, number 26, Mike Krushelnyski. In his era, there was no one better in overtime. He led the Leafs in playoff scoring in 1986 and in the year 2000. From Stockport, United Kingdom, number 32, Steve Thomas. 1965, Rick Jackman. He is the highest scorer in his nation's history and once scored 26 points in a single junior game. From Oaks, Peterborough, Kazakhstan, number 80, Nick Antropov. He has the 12th most points in Leafs history and the 5th most goals. He was the first Leaf to score 50 goals in a season and went on to do it again and again. From Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, the captain, number 22, Rick Vaughn. He holds the Leafs record for most shorthanded goals in a single season. A two-time Stanley Cup champion from Toronto, Ontario. Tonight's head coach, Dave Reed. Let's hear it one more time for the Montreal Canadiens and Toronto Maple Leafs alumni. Our officials for tonight's game will be Rick Reynolds and Ian Farquharson. It's now time for tonight's ceremonial puck drop. HOPE, HOPE, which stands for Helping Others Participate Equally, is a group of friends who have come together to support many different charities through their event, the Kurt Gaskell Memorial Cup. Since the mid-2010s, HOPE has been a major funder of concussion education and awareness in Peterborough, including providing the Hope Bursary in honor of Steve Montador and funding for Peterborough athletic concussion awareness. The Peterborough Quacks are a Peterborough and area position hockey team that have played in many fundraising events over the years, including the Canadiens Alumni Game in 2017 and the Leafs Alumni Game 2 years later, both here at the Memorial Center and both raising money for concussion education. The Peterborough Quacks were part of organizing the Docs on Ice fundraising tournament in Peterborough in 2012 that originally provided the seed money to start the youth sport concussion program. Thank you to Hope and the Peterborough Quacks for your support. Please welcome Shaq Kavanaugh from HOPE and family physicians Dr. Natalie Bennett, Dr. Jeffrey Friesen, and Dr. Andrew Bennett from the Peterborough Quacks. Now, with Patrice Brisebois, the Montreal Canadiens alumni, and Rick Vaughn, the Maple Leafs alumni, please skate the center ice for tonight's ceremonial mix-off.